What's going on, guys? Steve at ARW here. This is a video we've kind of been waiting a long time to make. Not a long time, we've only been kicking around the idea for probably 3 or 4 months, just waiting for the perfect little gem to come along. So we've kind of came up with an idea to do a nice little shop car. There's a couple other shops that have mentioned about doing like budget build cars, and we all just kind of get together and go race them and just kind of have fun, build some camaraderie with some of the other shops in town. So yeah, we finally got a car, super crazy cheap. We did have to drive to Montana to get it. It was $300, so I mean, what you'd expect for $300 is not great, but what we got is great. So all right, I'll kind of let you guys take a look at it. All right, so what we have here is a 2001 Honda Civic LX sedan. It was for sale on Facebook for $500 in Montana, listed as a non-running car. The transmission was bad. Pretty overall dirty, not real great. For $300 it was kind of worth the gamble, I guess. So basically me and Brian hopped in the truck and grabbed the trailer and headed over to Montana yesterday. We showed up at the girl's house. She said it didn't even move. The tranny was smoked in it. It is an automatic. I'll go over in that in just a minute. So the tranny was smoked. Said they drove it until it wouldn't move anymore. So yeah, just on the like, we prepared to push it on the trailer, no big deal. On the off chance, I hopped in it, fired it up, put it in gear, and the thing took right off. Reverse, everything works. So we just put it on the trailer and drove home last night. Got back last night. Kind of waited till today to assess what was going on with it. I mean, it's well worth a $300 car. There's some good little things. We'll go over all the bad first. The hood latch is broken. It has got just a ton of dents and dings. The fender's a little beat up. I'm not sure what they had on the roof. It's got some dents and dings. This trim piece was missing when we got it. Yeah, so it's a 2001 Civic LX sedan, automatic with a 1.7. Kind of poke inside here. Overall, the car was clean, and we chose this one especially because they usually come with tan interior. So to find a white car with the black gray is really hard. Since we started talking about doing this, every car we've looked at, there's some more flaws. Every car we looked at that was white or something usually had tan interior. So that was another reason why we just jumped at this thing as soon as it kind of came about. I'll admit I was a little hesitant, but Brian pushed me and said we should definitely do it. So we did it, and now that it's back here, I couldn't be happier with it. So basically today, the headlights were really hazed over. We cleaned the headlights. The engine bay was absolutely just caked with grease, filth, grime. Simple green or some purple power and the power washer, and man, this thing's good enough to go on a car lot. And some of the car lots in Spokane, it's a lot better than some of the car lots I've seen. We knew it needed a few things, so we had to run out to Airway Heights and pick up another car, and on the way back we went by Pull and Save. That's where we got this piece of trim. So one of the things that we got that we've already done is, if anybody knows anything about the Civics will know that this gauge cluster is not home to this car. This is an automatic. We already found an ES2, which is the 0405 sedan gauge cluster, and put it in. Brian repinned it so it works. Everything works. Man, this thing's just awesome. So for $300, car fires right up, runs really good. The transmission has been shifting. It slips when it's cold, but as soon as it's running for 5-10 minutes, transmission was shifting fine. We just took it and grabbed dinner. Me, Corey, and Tony and Brian just went and grabbed dinner in it. Drove it to Sonic. Thing drove flawless. Heater works good. AC blows cold. So this is our $300 car. This is what we got for 300 bucks. Well, and 100 bucks in gas. We drove to Montana to get it. So this is what you get for 400 bucks in Montana apparently. So kind of keep your eye open for cars in Montana. That's not the actual mileage for this car, the old gauge cluster. So the actual mileage for this car was 199,620 miles or something like that. So this is this is what we got for 300 bucks. Man, couldn't be happier with it. We drove it for about an hour and doesn't overheat, doesn't smoke. Honestly, the car is almost ashamed to rip apart and do anything to, but that's what we're going to do to it. So we'll get into kind of what we're going to do with it in a later video, but just kind of wanted to show you guys what we're going to do. If anybody knows us and what we do with the Honda stuff knows, obviously we're not leaving that motor in there, and we've got some tricks up our sleeves, and yeah, we've got some stuff planned. And this is a super budget what we're gonna do. So like, this is stuff that we've had laying on shelves. The transmission is gonna be, I'm gonna put together a transmission out of parts that are laying around. So I mean, it's gonna be a super budget build, and it should just be an overall lot of fun. This is one of the cars that we're gonna, if we take it out to the track, we can like just throw people in and let them go have fun with it. It'll definitely have to be on some slicks with the power goals in mind, but yeah, so this is where we're at. This is what we got for 300 bucks. Car runs and drives. I'll take it and get it licensed on Tuesday. AC works, cruise control works. We're gonna try and retain, with what we're doing, we're gonna try and retain the power steering, potentially the AC, cruise control. It would be really cool if we could just hop in this thing and drive it to Seattle if we wanted to. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it does have flaws. You're not going to get perfection for 300 bucks. It's got a big crack in the windshield. Yeah, and this is a project that isn't going to take a long time or do anything crazy because we got most of the stuff here. So we're going to keep posting updates as we go along, and we'll video everything that we're doing as we go, and we're going to keep you guys involved and show you what we're doing and how we're doing it. So yeah. All right, so yeah, post in the comments what you guys think. Make some guesses as to what you think we're gonna do. I don't know, maybe we're gonna order some shirts and stuff here soon. Maybe we'll start kind of trying to do the thing where you make some guesses, and whoever gets closest or gets it, we'll start handing out some free shirts or something like that. But yeah, for all the people that were saying that we're not a Honda shop anymore, we are definitely still a Honda shop, and this is how we're going to do it. So what do you think, Brian?
It's going to be sick. I'm excited.
Brian's more excited about this almost than his GTR. His GTR is a little ways away, but this has definitely got him fired back up. He's super excited. So all right, guys, comments, like, subscribe, hit us up. You guys have a good day.